have you guys played the next gen Castlevania games?
I played the last one that I actually played was, I think, the PS2 one. Like, I don't remember what it was called.
Oh no, the most recent one I played was a God of War clone, more or less.
Oh god, that one was a fucking wreck.
The last one I played was it's like a Castlevania, like a giant map, and you can get other. I don't remember the name of it, but me and Shane played it for a good bit.
Was it any good?
It was actually really fun. You just had like a giant map, and you had to go do a few things, and you had a time limit to finish the map. It was a decent time waster.
Yeah,
I love how we're talking about I don't know if they have anything other than Silent Hill or Metal Gear. Well, we're playing a Castlevania game.
Well, that's also kind of telling, though, isn't it? Like, it's not as memorable in some respects as it once was.
It's very true, and I think that sort of goes to the whole mismanagement of the property, because what the fuck, Castlevania doesn't know what it fucking is anymore. Castlevania found itself when it copied off Metroid's paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And actually, I lied. The last one that I played, it was one of the PlayStation 2 ones, but it was that weird Pokemon one. The first one where you're not playing. I don't think you're playing Alucard, but you're playing someone like him who can steal monsters and make them fight for him. That was really weird.
I wonder what Alucard spelled backwards is.
I have no idea. Why would anyone think to do that?
Hideo Kojima.
Oh god.
Oh no, that shit's been around since Son of Dracula in the fucking 60s. It's
Yeah, I know.
He may have fed off that shitty pun, but he didn't. He wasn't the one who built it. Zombie officer. Before I tell you how fast you were eating brains, do you want to tell me how fast you think you were eating brains?
Can I have a license and registration for your brain eating, please?
If we could hurry this up, I have a lot of brain eaters to get to, sir.
Or madam, I can't really tell. Your flesh falling off you like that.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude, sir or ma'am. Don't say that then. I mean, come on.
That's really crass, what you're saying there.
I don't appreciate that kind of language.
Let's try to keep our tone civil. But yeah, Castlevania doesn't know what the hell it is.
No.
More so, I think, than, even Silent Hill trying to find the right voice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's always going to be a line of the Metroidvania. I know it has a different name. I refuse to call it anything other than Metroidvania.
Well, that's the common parlance anyway, so you may as well just keep using Metroidvania. I mean, look at the differences between, and Egoraptor did a video on this for the Sequelitis. Castlevania 1 for the NES and Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Completely different in terms of game design and level design and how you completed your objectives, right?
Yeah,
so, good.
Huh?
Oh. We teleported to the same place we were just at. Good. No, wait. We went elsewhere. Okay. I'm entirely wrong.
Good job.
No, Joe was saying something.
Now I lost the train of thought. Sorry.
Oh, if you look at Castlevania 1, Castlevania 2, he was talking about, Egoraptor was talking about, there are big differences in gameplay and, design theory behind those two games.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at Castlevanias 2 and 3, big differences, different characters, different obstacles. Then you have Super Castlevania / Castlevania 4, which was sort of just like a greatest hits / revamp of 1.
Yeah.
It took, bits of everything. It did throw in a couple of new ideas here and there, but mostly it was, hey, let's fuck around with mode. What the fuck? I'm sorry. That completely took me off my rail of thought.
Don't you want to fight the mannequin doll thing?
No.
Let's
Well,
try
you did it
this.
like once.
Come play with us.
Please.
I've told you I have a friend that actually makes, like, creepy dolls, right?
Mhm.
And I had to sleep once in a room of these creepy dolls, and I have never hated a person so much for that in my entire life. Just trying to sleep while they're staring at you with their dead eyes.
Why didn't you
No.
turn them around?
Well, you knew it would be worse than that, right?
What's that?
If they were staring at you with living eyes.
Please. Can we not?
Oh.
No, Kite, you should have turned them around and then stayed awake and waited for one of their heads to turn back around.
Hold on, I gotta assess this. What the fuck is a cestus?
It's a type of glove.
It's just yeah.
It's sort of
It's a
like the
weapon.
oldie brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Why do I know that, but I don't know math?
Because
Because
yeah.
Punch, master!
Oh my god, it's the hard man knuckle. Look at it.
No, it's fire if it was the hard knuckle.
Well, he's a human. He can't take it off of his hand. There would be blood and all sorts of...
When I think human, I think pale, huge thing in a coat with magic powers.
That's what I think of. I don't know what sort of craziness you're looking into.
Kami. But, I mean, this is... Like, what we're playing is basically Baby's first Symphony of the Night clone knockoff.
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
And I am glad that Castlevania did find some kind of keystone in, like, the Metroidvania style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that Castlevania used to fiddle around. Like, it used to try much different stuff, and it still does in a lot of different ways, but they kind of keep, like, the handheld ones with, like, the safe harbor crap of the Metroidvania. I don't know if that's wrong.
It's mostly true. They do play around a little bit with like the RPG style elements that this game started, where you can grab different souls and you can in Dawn of Sorrows you can start actually using those to craft other better weapons and things. It does go somewhere-ish.
I mean, it does. I think that this kind of keep one foot on the base and, you know, reach for the next base kind of game development does speak to, I think, the issue that people have with Konami at large. At least partially. Throws buddy.
Oh yeah, what else would it do?
I mean, yeah, it makes perfect sense. When attacking my enemies, I often throw parts of myself at them.
But
They're not
it does.
necessarily- No.
It does lead into another question, like, so Bloodstained is currently being developed, and it raises a question, like, is he really going to do anything that different than what we're doing here with that? So far, nothing that I've seen has said any different.
No, but I mean, I think you could say the same thing about Mighty Number 9. Then again, we're judging 2 games before they come out.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, like you're not giving the games the opportunities to stand on their own 2 feet, even though there seems to be similarities in gameplay and what the expectations are. But you have to at least give it a shot before we can review it on its own merits.
Yeah, I mean, and it's way too early to say it, but it seems like we're, basing our opinions on it based on earlier history, but they're with Mighty Number 9 and Bloodborne and Toe Jam and Earl and Amplitude. All of these Kickstarters are pretty much promising to do the same thing they've already done again.
Yeah.
from
And-
just their basics.
And you have to be careful with that because look at what happened recently with Peter Molyneux, and his crowdfunding stuff just turned out that none of it really happened so much.
What?
So it's a really sort of interesting.
I may have missed this. Would you mind going over it?
I need to pull up the news on it, but he was part of a game that was kickstarted or
Notice.
crowdfunded, and they didn't deliver. And a lot of people were quite upset, understandably.
I love these portraits.
Old Dracula.
Jay?
That's not me.
Yeah, Dracula.
I love when that one
I'm
person
gonna make a gay porn vampire movie called Dracula.
earlier in the game when they said, "Oh,
Goodness.
sorry,"
How do you spell that?
when they referred to that person as or Aluk. Wait, no, that other guy. Okay, is that what we're doing? I have amnesia, and I was in an accident in 1999. Okay.
I believe it had something to do
Already
with the
too
party.
hard.
Yeah, I think it was a party that Prince was at.
I don't believe Soma. Like, Jay is more of a name than Soma is, so.
Soma Cruz.
Well, you think Soma, you think Brave New World. You know what I mean? Like that's my first sort of thought. And I kind of wonder why the name Soma of all things was picked. Like, is there any symbol behind that? Is it a Brave New World reference? Is it just a name they thought was cool?
I think it's just Amos backwards.
Famous Amos cookies.
Plot twist. Yeah, they're going to be cookies at the end of the game.
Oh my
I
God.
might as well spoil it now.
This game is actually leading up to Cookie Clicker.
And this is why it's Travis's favorite.
It's a spiritual precursor to one of the greatest games of all time.
Cookie Clicker?
Yes.
I don't know, man. Like, the middle part of Cookie Clicker got really repetitive.
Just the middle part?
Lance.
Lance is very, very slow, though. Like, oh my god, slow.
Yeah, you're hitting with a goddamn lance.
Kill those ghost dancers who aren't doing you any harm. Or anybody, they're just dancing.
Yeah.
Like, the slow weapons do a lot more damage, but you have to be really fucking methodical in how you lay down that hit. Which is why I rarely use slow weapons in these games.
See, I always sort of followed the Donatello philosophy where if the reach was higher on a weapon, I would learn how to use that weapon.
And it's not a bad philosophy to use or anything. But there's better things. In a game like this, speed is really, I think, important
Yeah.
to keep.
Well, that's part of the decision as a player. Like, do you go for the stronger but slower weapon, or do you go for the weaker but you can quickly peck at the enemy? You know what I mean? It's all depending on playstyle and how one prefers.
Nunchucks are bow staff. Oh boy, another killer doll.
Well,
Yeah.
that one died a lot quicker. That's
Yay,
good.
It's been murdered.
So this is just making me want to go back and play Symphony of the Night.
I know.
Can I tell you guys a little secret between us here?
Uh-huh.
I still have not even touched Symphony of the Night.
I am so disgusted in you right now. I'm just disgusted.
We're gonna hang up now.
I'm really afraid that, like, I'm going to play it, and after having played the later Castlevanias that all built on it, that I might find it clunky.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, the later Castlevanias, improved on the formula. So you have to go into that knowing that. But it's still, like, even now, like, I played that game when it first came out back in, 96 or so?
Sounds about
96,
right.
97. And I can still enjoy it, even though I have played better games with similar mechanics. So you just have to like know what to expect going into it.
Fair enough. I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea. Like maybe I should eventually pick up on it, but I'm worried that a lot of the love that people have for it is nostalgia based over.
I played that game last year, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I mean, for me, it wasn't just nostalgia. It was, oh, this was a really solid game that still, for me, held up. If nothing else, play it for a piece of gaming history that you missed.
Oh yeah, and I'll probably get to it eventually, but that's another reason I did not want to play it on the show, is because I've never played the game before, and I might just suck all of the ass at it, and I don't want to put people towards that.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Hilarious, you guys. Absolutely.
I'm just. That's all I'm saying.
Also, I would like to point out that I will lift my my no Konami game ban if they come out with a sequel to Rumble Roses.
Oh Jesus!
You would.
I'd love to see a crossover with them in the Extreme Beach Volley. I can't even. I can't.
Oh my God!
I tried.
I
I tried so hard.
But how can you improve on the quality of Rumble Roses? I mean, there's nowhere else you can go with a game like that.
The only thing you could do is add more jiggle physics.
I mean, there's only so much
all over.
polish. There's only so
All
much
over
polished
Jiggle
gold
Physics.
till it blinds you.
And I'm sorry, how can you hate on anything with such wonderful jiggle physics? It's really speaks well about the technology that we have now, that we can do such things with our games.
Of course.
That speaks
Yeah,
to
it's-
something.
But only if you're 99 years old.
That did always make me feel a little awkward. The idea that if you put them at 99 years old, like all of a sudden all of the things move in very weird ways.
Like there were just all sorts of floppiness going on there.
Oh my god, did I just get in a boss fight?
You
Yeah.
did. Good job.
Oh, fuck me sideways. I have not saved in a very long time.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Do you have any more tasty meat?
I do.
No.
Here's what I'm going to do. You guys.
You gotta
I don't
save
wanna.
scum.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It's not gonna help
Just in
you because
case.
you're just gonna keep dying.
I have potions and meat, sir.
And
I'll make it. I'm gonna make it after all, I promise.
you're gonna make it after all with your 7 hit points. Eat that tasty meat. Okay, that's a little
oh.
better.
You need a better weapon than this thing.
Yeah, the skeleton just is not going to do it.
Throw spears.
Where is... Yes. Whip sword. I don't understand it at all, but it will probably get the job done. And I am okay with that.
It's classic Castlevania fare.
Oh, that hand will just keep wrecking my shit if I don't pay close
very
attention to
little
this.
It is coming in like a wrecking ball.
I hate you so hard right now. I want you to know.
Not nearly as much as that hand is hitting you.
You are the worst, boss.
Well, he's not
What
that
the
bad.
fuck was that?
Obviously, rock vomit.
Yeah, this is a giant rock golem monster that you're fighting. What do you expect?
He's literally vomiting on me as an attack. What the hell is that?
And there you go.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
Should we pause here?
No, I'm sorry. I have to do this now. I have to. And then we'll take a break.
Them bones.
You have to die again.
Yes.
Yes. Take two. Hooray. Maybe I can kill him this time?
No.
But I doubt it.
I love that my friends are just so completely on
We
board
believe
with
in
my
you,
ability.
Sort of.
We believe that you will die.
Thank you, TV Dinner. It's very generous of you.
Well, I mean, I'm not the one who just sauntered into a boss fight dick first, am I?
I didn't realize that was a boss door!
Yeah. Well,
that is a boss door. That's what boss doors look like.
Well, now I know, I guess.
You should have known. You played the other game before.
Birds the other night.
We did that exact thing with Axiom Verge, which I think is a pretty cool game, but some of the boss fights are a little lackluster. But yeah, I have a tendency to just wander ass first into boss fights by completing, and I should know because there's a giant fucking skull on the door every shitting time. But there I am, like, oh, let's just go in and see what this is. But the great thing about Axiom Verge is that if you die, you just go back to your last save point. And the only problem is you have to retraverse the area. Like, I would lose a whole shit ton of items now if I don't kill him.
Hey, there you
good
go.
job.
Hooray!
I knew it all along.
I didn't.
No.
I was assuming failure. Okay, no one can pronounce that.
Tsushinoko.
Nope.
Why are you not being, what?
Yeah. Every time the dies, it explodes into corn.
I mean, aren't you up on your mythology at all?
Yeah. Everyone knows that about the
Oh. Alright, save point. I think that's enough for session
it's
one.
from the boss room.
Oh, that went so well. Okay.
Yay!
Well, we'll see you in a few.
But we'll be back with more of the What Are We Fighting For, where we continue to play this lovely, lovely game.
Full of death.